All right, so we're gonna try. This is a different device on a different network. I don't know what kind of numbers we're gonna get here. We're gonna try again. I'm gonna keep trying. Must get through. So while the rest of you looking to find me and get the video, share it. Let me see what kind of numbers we're getting on this device, on this network. We switch from Flow to Digicel. We're on the Be Mobile network now. We actually have to have all three networks to be able to find which one working at any given point in time. Never mind, we're going to continue and we're going to continue hard. Yeah? So, again, we had to wait for our crowd to build. We seem to be building a nice audience. Early o'clock, yeah? How about this? How come Roger reached by the Prime Minister's office without a Rowley mannequin? How come Roger reached there without a red dress mannequin? How come Roger come to say prayers and to get him a dance in front of the Prime Minister's house, making jackasses of OWTU workers, but they know their business fixed because OWTU workers have been conned and convinced into taking a severance package that will run out. Like Caroni people, like the Caroni people who get a severance package, it will run out. And when you reach outside there with your boots and your reflective gear to tell people you have experience in oil field, they will say so. But this is a nation of dotish and stupid people. And Roger and them laughing all the way to the bank because they sell all you out. But this is not the first time all they get sell. So just hold them on one day. When I was growing up, I want to give all the information, you know. But all you can't handle this information. All you can't handle it. I want to give information that will piss you off, but you can't handle it. I want to give some stuff, I want to give me the benefit of my half Syrian heritage. But all you can't handle that. Telling you can't handle it. You can't handle it. They realize that Lisa Marie, the government useless. Come now, man. Stop posting bullshit on my thread now. This is not government. This is we. This is we. We allow people to break in the house, thief all the money, and come back and use that money and buy the house from we. Don't write bullshit on my wall. Don't blame the government. People get the government they deserve. People get the government they deserve. This government, in the days of slavery, there was a place called the point of no return. The point of no return. After that, you're gone. No, Lisa, don't take it as a buff. Sorry, I don't want you to take it as a buff. But it's not the government alone. We're responsible. We're responsible. And let me tell you something, eh? If all you sit down and let them sell Petrotrin, because you know all you never do? All you never went and asked where the hundreds of thousands of acres of Caroni land went. All you never went and asked where the hundreds of millions of dollars of Caroni rum stocks went. All you never went and asked where the billions of dollars of equipment and assets went when they shut Caroni down. You see, they shut Caroni down, pay the workers some severance. I don't give a shit about OWTU workers. They don't speak for me. In fact, I don't mind you fire all and start over. The problem I have is you selling Petrotrin. Having a problem with selling the income earning capacity of the country. In banana republics, they have been named banana republics because Chiquita owned countries. They owned countries by owning massive banana plantations. And because they owned massive banana plantations, they were able to dictate, not influence. Influence is a different word. They were able to dictate who was government. And if any government was managed and looking to stand up to the banana companies, the banana companies would use the Uncle Toms, the Judases, the house Negroes. I'm using the term house Negroes, and most of the banana republics were Spanish, so slowly roll. But what they would do is they would use the ones most likely to sell out their brothers and sisters and send them to kill the government. That's why banana republics are so notorious. Trinidad and Tobago is becoming a banana republic without bananas. A banana republic, and we don't even have bananas. And hey, hear me. The people who are looting this country, I mean, Dominic Hadid must be laughing at us, eh? Coconut can't sell. Coconut can't be industry, but coconut is an industry for blue waters. They're laughing at you. They're laughing. They're laughing. Have to laugh. And you know what? I don't get them wrong. I don't get them wrong no more. The Port of Spain City Corporation. Let me get the kind of jackass you're dealing with and only taking this normal. The people of Caroni Limited go in and spend their severance in South Park. Built on Caroni land. I would like to know how much they pay for South Park land. But it's not my business alone. And you know what? Maybe it's time I stop asking questions. Somebody said today, Trinidad is this way because Trinidadians are stupid. Maybe that's the case. Maybe we're too stupid to understand that all the nigger coolie politics that we fight in all these years have been used to distract us while they rob and enslave us. You see, by an accident of birth, most of us born into one of the wealthiest nations in the world. By an accident of birth. Your mommy and your daddy make your hair. You're born in one of the wealthiest nations in the world. But we're stupid and we don't understand what we were born into. But a couple of us did. A couple of us figured out two things. How valuable Trinidad is and how stupid the people are. And that if you play your cards right, you can actually assemble a group of people that will work against the people and the people will cheer them on. Listening to Keith Rowley in the THA meeting in Tobago and hearing Tobagonians applauding him while he cut in their throat slowly. They him a sharp knife, they don't care. Or they're stupid. A stupid animal will say, boss, it hurts a little bit, you know, don't worry, it's for your own good. I cut in your throat for your good, don't worry no man. Boss, my blood on the floor, don't worry no man. We go clean that shit up. Your job is to dead. That's Trinidad. Stupid people. Now, some of them, the Stuart Youngs, the Coleman Birds, the Faris Al-Rawis, are making themselves frightfully wealthy. Their children could wipe their ass with US dollars. Your money, but forget it, because you're stupid. And stupid people deserve what they get. I realize that. I accept going in, the biggest jackass in Trinidad and Tobago is me. Because I'm brighter than all of them, and I could have been inside of there making myself rich too. I could have gone live in Dubai and drive a Rolls Royce with gold-plated mirrors and write as the license plate, thank you, TNT. Because that's what the rest of them doing, you know. That's what the rest of them doing. But you know what? Forget it. Some of y'all don't want to hear this. Some of y'all don't want to hear this. A black man tell me on my tribe today, who cutting cane? You? No, brother. Don't cut the freaking cane. Don't serve the juice. Don't serve the tea. Don't get the work. Sit down there. URP and CPEP coming to you. All them house project you see they cutting there, like to fool your ass when there is nothing left to fool you for. Like all the rest of them HTC project that just stand up and empty and collapsing. Pass by. Point to your children. Point it out. Say, you see that? One day we could live in one of those collapsing houses. Then I joke about this drunk fella who used to boast about everything. He used to boast about how rich he was and how faithful his wife was and all kind of thing. And one day he took all his friends home and he showed them. He said, you see this house? Like my house. See that door? My door. See this living room we stand up in? My living room. That is my kitchen. That is my TV. See this master bedroom? That is my master bedroom. That king size bed is my bed. That woman lying down on that bed, that is my wife. And that man lying down on top of she, that is me. That is how stupid Trinbagonians are. And I want to talk and applaud all of the Trinbagonians who have already escaped the plantation. All you're safe. All you're safe. Don't pretend. Stop. Forget it. Trust me when I tell you. All the foreign Trinis who get through with a green card, who swear loyalty to the red, white, and blue and denounce Trinidad and Tobago, well, let's get through. This is not sarcasm. This is not sarcasm. No, Michelle, they have nothing to come back to. They have nothing to come back to. Between Sabga and Massey, they play all it. They play as well. Well, not me. I mean, I'm still a jackass. I'm still in this country. But that could fix. That could fix. You see, all you sit down and let Abdullah and Roger tell all you that OWTU negotiates Petrotrin for you. Like somehow Petrotrin belonged to the workers. The workers were working for you in your company, Petrotrin, that you hired Rowley and his bandit clan to supervise. And they stole it. And they gave the union workers a nice fat severance. Don't make no noise. Don't make no noise. We defend this. Shh. Shh. Don't tell nobody. You see, I didn't have to do any of this. I didn't have to form no political party. We did, to give you an option. We have real nice people in the party. Some come, some go. That will always be the case. Somebody tell me to talk about the ones who go. I don't want to talk about them. My partner Dilworth, God bless his soul, tagged 45 people he never met in his life. He met them through me. And he tagged them to say he live in the PP. Bro, you should have bring people too. You shouldn't just, you know, but I had to take that shit. And I had to swallow that and say, you know what? Par for the course. But I applaud Dilworth because Dilworth is an American in Uncle Sam Army. So his business fixed. Dilworth don't have to stay in the PEP. He could tell people stay tuned. Me and some others just talking a little shit on the side. We're going to try and see if we could distract you all with foolishness. When there is only one real political alternative in the country, only one organization that has the belly, balls, and backbone to stand up in Trinidad for Trinidad. And I want to tell you something. More have to go because I'm not into the bullshit. I'm not into it. And I'm still sticking up in it. There are things I'd like to say. They have things I'd like to say, but people messaging me and saying, who is this man that tagging me to say he leaving your party? I know him because of you. You send me to talk to him, and he leaving your party to say, and he want to tell me, but stick a pen. Stick a pen, because it's easy in this country to fool people, especially people who are not here. Especially people who are not in Trinidad and Tobago. You could tell them that appeasement works. Ask the 6 million Jews and the 20 million Russians who died in World War II if appeasement ever works. Martin Luther King was quoting Elie Wiesel, who said, appeasement helps the oppressor. We don't know. We do not learn history. Trinbagonians are drawer of water and hewer of wood. We make to labor and hush. Because you see, we're born in one of the wealthiest nations in the world. But they will never tell you that Petrotrin is 1.4 millionth yours. That they couldn't sell it without talking to you. That there should have been a national referendum. But the people in this country too blasted stupid. So we look for what we get. We really look for what we get. And we had to take it. Just hold them and walk them. 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 Just hold them and walk them. 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 No, we don't business. No, we don't business. We get on like we don't business. We get on like we don't business. Free out like we don't business. Free out like we don't business. No, we don't business. No, we don't business. No, we don't business. We don't mix. 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 So that work for the you. That work for the you. So that work for the you. 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 So that work. That work. That work. That work. People. That work. That work. Everybody. That work. That work. So that work. So that work. The city could not go. Petrotrin could close down. We jumping still. We jumping still. The building could fall down. We jumping still. We jumping. When you send for Rowley, the right man come from Mason Hall, who couldn't win a bingo. He couldn't win a five-a-side. He couldn't win a win-ball cricket match. He is a shit snake, a waste of time. He is a geologist that supervised the construction of Las Alturas, a housing development project. He was the minister of housing, and it fell down and it collapsed. He was the minister in the cabinet that approved Taruba, that built on shifting sands, that they're going to condemn just now. Shh, quiet. When nobody is looking, and they will find something to blame. That jackass, he and Manning went to build Labidco inside the Labre, Pitch Lake. They went to build a commercial zone floating on Pitch. That jackass is your prime minister, and all you want to talk to me about how I speak. The fact that all you cussing now in this country, it's almost done. The Chinese have the Pitch Lake, Sandals have Tobago, the 1% own Caroni, and Petrotrin just gone. What going on with all you today? Just hold them and walk them. 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 Just hold them and walk them. 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 No, we don't business. No, we don't business. We get on like you don't business. We get on like you don't business. Free up like you don't business. Delwood, my brother, my partner. I make you deputy political leader. You move like Judas. You want to come out the party? Come out the party. Leave as quiet as you came. You ain't build nothing here. You ain't bring nobody here. You tag 3. Precious Ensing is a fake profile with a pep image on the front, pretending to be an Indian girl in a wheelchair. Bullshit. Ann Jones, fake profile. Living in Scotland. That's not a real person. All those people that you tagged that are my friends that you met through me want to know, what was this stunt for? Did you hope to damage the party that welcomed you with open arms as you were leaving? I hope that you are capable and able, and like Suzette and Diana, who's still outside, and people tell me don't call their names, but you know why I call their names? Because again, those were people that are welcome with open arms. Today a little fella with 3 followers say, he leaving too. Brother, go. You're not a shade on Facebook. When the UNC and the PNM people get fed up on the UNC and the PNM, they just move. They don't attack the whole world. But you want to pretend that you're saying that I just talk too hard. Well, you stay in where you, Singapore? Where are you 12 hours away from Trinidad? You stay there, brother. You stay there and talk soft because you eating nice tonight. The rest of Trinidad and Tobago, pressure, man. And every single member of the party that decide that this journey is too hard, I don't get them wrong. Because I know it hard. I know it hard. I met Ali G through Dilwood. She is my overseas ambassador. I understand she is leaving. And they had to go. And we still have to stay here and fight. Because Trinidad and Tobago sinking in the sea, and there is nobody else in this country. There is not a single soul in this country, no other political organization in Trinidad and Tobago, where foreign use David Abdullah, where him and the MSJ fighting for the plight of the people, miss me with that bullshit. Fighting for your pieces of silver so they could sell the people's children's future to the 1%. It is time, but I tell all you, there's nothing more I could say again. Nothing more I could say again. Nothing more. If all you stand up and watch Caroni shut down, I ask John Rahal, but you see John Rahal walking around Trinidad now, Alzheimer's eat him raw. Like Karamat. You see Karamat, when Karamat, just before Karamat dead, Karamat used to smell like death. Only don't believe in God. Don't believe in God. But Karamat has come and find some people. Rahal ain't know his name. He ain't know where he is. All the big boss, he was our big boss. Watch him now. Rahal, Manning sent Rahal to shut Caroni down and tell people Caroni losing 500 million a year. But Rowley admit that CPEP and URP just cost this country $1 billion a year. At least Caroni was making sugar. URP and CPEP painting stone white on the side of the freaking road. Doing nothing for nobody. Leaving poor people stunting and stupid. Holding on for a halfback and a nip. That is what you want to do, people. So they're too stupid to understand that you sell their birthright. That the Petrotrin that brings the money, that pays the URP and the CPEP bill, that buys them the nip and the halfback, that when it's done and the 1% own it, and you, Rowley, you stunting son of a bitch, when the rest of you all fly out of this country, pockets fat, it's them to catch. Who buying your nip and your flask then? Go and ask the people in Venezuela who wake up one morning and a price of bread went up from the cost of a loaf of bread to the price of a car. How you going to feed your children then? All you who vote in PNM and UNC, because Kamala Persad had 5 years and she had planted a straw. They have farms in the world bigger than all of Trinidad and Tobago. We could have been growing any crop. Any crop. But you see, to put Caroni lands to work is to expose that Caroni lands has been stolen. That Caroni lands have been stolen. When Caroni was shut down, it was tens of thousands of acres that was stolen by Grab and Go. It's like Clico. Clico's managing team was PNM and UNC managing team. All they get robbed, all they get plundered, all they get pillaged, all they get raped. Because the same Clico CL team that get a bailout to get money in their pocket, come back and claim shit that they never own. Ask the Minister of Finance and the Central Bank Governor how much ghost accounts get paid out in the first 3 months. Hundreds of millions of dollars that didn't exist. White-collar criminals in Trinidad and Tobago. Watch them in the front pew in the church and front in the mosque kneeling down, the head touching the floor. This is a nation of criminals and stupid people. That's what it is. It's criminals and stupid people. At the highest height, at the top, we have governments and public office holders who realize that the vast majority of people are too stupid to care. So advantage them. Just hold them and walk them. And go and form your party. Form a new party a week. Go and pact. Pact is formed by a man who trying to get a contract to sell Trinidad an IT package to put everything automatic. All of these people have an agenda. All of them. Not one political party in this country exists to serve you. But we talking bullshit and we spreading bullshit like it's butter. Opposition silence deafening. You think the 1% stupid? When you're paying off PNM, pay off UNC too. Make sure, because Petrotrin has an estimated value of $40.5 billion in assets alone. This is not no little piece of plundering going on here, you know, but like stupid, dotish fools, we sitting down and we taking that. I have become a nice guy because I'm in a party. So when I speak, it affects other people too, and I understand that. I understand that, and there are some damn good people around me in the Progressive Empowerment Party. Today is Tuesday, in the middle of the day, the start of the week, and these people taking time off of their lives and their work to come and do this labor, this thankless task of building this rescue craft that is hoping to stand by here while the 1% plunder and pillage your money to buy advertising time on their media to bullshit and lie to you that somehow the PNM and the UNC that have been used as tools to bend you over and spread your legs and ream you out could somehow also have the solution to what is wrong in Trinidad and Tobago. You see, this country deserves what it gets. Today, Bastio Pandey, what did he say? All of your tears and all of your woes, Bastio Pandey, when the PNM had beat him, because Dukaran was unwilling to be Pandey's love child. Pandey split the party and called Winston, you be the political leader, I'll be the chairman, but I will remain the opposition leader and lead the party. Pandey is our next jackass, fooling poor Indian people. But I mean, they grew up in a country where the Prime Minister the day, Eric Williams, was allowed to call them a recalcitrant minority and all kind of other deceitful, disgusting, dehumanizing names to separate the nation. You shouldn't have let some people down with your soul and move your mind. Somebody sent me that video. I was trying to see if it was anything of value to us, but I don't think it's anything to do with us. Not Natasha Wilson one day. Hear me now. Hear me? We have to decide. We have to decide. They sell this, they call it privatization. What they do is they run it into the ground. This is shock doctrine basis. Basic shock doctrine. They run the MV Panorama in the ground because a PNM minister get a representation for a boat company that wanted to sell us catamarans. So they run the MV Panorama into the ground. It used to look stink and smell stinker. People used to say it nasty. The MV Panorama is the pride of Greece. Leaving and arriving on time. Go and see that same boat. But we had to run it into the ground and sell it as scrap because we need a better boat, and we went and we get them. We get them so PNM pockets can get fat. But I want to tell you what they realize, you know. They realize, stop. Look, we're waiting for earthquake to hit. This is a country of stupid people. We want hurricane and earthquake to do what we're supposed to do. Yes, see, we half mad. Yes, see, we half mad. This is madness. Absolute, absolute madness. A man sitting down in Canada trying to organize a next man in Asia. And I'm thinking to myself, but these people not here. They don't know. They don't understand. And I have information that if I put in the public space, they'll shut up. But I had to chill out. My audio is not too good. This is a brand new iPhone 10, 2 weeks old, broadcasting on the B Mobile network. If you are not hearing me, it is either on your end or B Mobile. So that's what I say. But let us be honest. Be honest. If we let this happen, I have been asking you all to march and ask where's the money from the pitch lake. Or they don't care. We do business. We don't care that hundreds of millions of dollars of pitch is being extracted from the ground every single day. We don't care. We sit by and hope and pray for the best while allowing bullshit to take place and a 1% through their two political parties to take advantage of this country. We allowed all of this to take place. Caroni Limited was never supposed to be shut down. Caroni Limited had assets that could have been monetized to the benefit of the people of this country. We've made a mockery of this nation. We had rice, sugar, cocoa, honey, coffee. This nation was a net food exporter up to the 70s. Up to the 70s, but Eric Williams created Dude to take black workers off the farms. And he know that. May he rot in eternal peace, father of the nation. I don't claim that son of a bitch. I born here. This is my country. And we need to fix from our history come back. We need to fix from our history come back. When they fool you and they chain you up and they tell you, Massa, they done. I ain't working for nobody, so go and watch them little Venezuelan girls hoisting 2 carry case on their back and walking and packing, working day and night, 3 jobs a day, getting tip after tip after tip. And you talking, Massa, they done, looking for your mother and your father to lend you money to buy your latest Michael Jordans. And you know a talking fact. In Trinidad and Tobago, our people have been reduced to fools. We are drones. We are asses. And while we're thinking that a nip and a half pack is a life, that money to pay and go and buy 2 black bottles and pinch a bumsy is a life, you've been made an ass. And that is running out. It is running out. Cocoa, still. They're cutting it down and still. It's fighting to just grow on the side. Trinidad, still. Best cocoa in the world. Honey, still. Do you know that our honey is the best honey in the whole world? This little island. They don't talk about that. They don't talk about it yet. Wait for it on Loop on Newsday, because you heard it here first. But our honey is the absolute best in the world? Do you know that what Sandals is trying to get a lock on is a wonder of the world called the nylon pool that no other place on planet Earth has anything like that? If that was in Bermuda or the Bahamas, they would have built houses out in the sea around it. We don't even have a clue what we own. We have another wonder of the world. The Pitch Lake is the only one of its kind. There are other tar pits, but the Labre Pitch Lake and the sulfur springs that come with it is the only one of its kind in the world, and that alone could have mined this country forever. But no, God gave us an embarrassment of riches. He gave us oil and so much gas that we didn't know what to do with the gas. We used to flare it off at the top of the well. Remember that? We used to drive down south and see all the fires. That's gas. That was natural gas. We was just burning that off because we didn't know what the hell we had. Now we're going to buy a drug lord gas. You have a prime minister that make a secret deal with a dictator and a drug lord. You have a prime minister that making a secret sale of Tobago to Sandals. You have a prime minister that can't account for what's going on with the Tobago ferry and lying to you as he makes his secret deals to build a port in Toko for him and his friends. This is your prime minister, you know, and you're not firing him, and you're not marching in the streets, and you're not standing up. But we look for what we get. Never said normal for the spider is chaos for the fly. Normal for the spider is chaos for the fly. In Trinidad and Tobago, the old people had make up a different version. Joke for schoolboy is death for crapo. We have closed our eyes and voted foolishly for decades. We voted $3 trillion into the wind. We voted your children's heritage and inheritance into the pockets of some fat cats partying the world over, pretending to be successful businessmen, when all they are is part of Alibaba and the Caribbean's 40 thieves. This is the original Pirates of the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. When Time magazine could have written an article 40 years ago about our banks and call them predators in paradise, and we sit down here and we didn't stand up and we didn't join a political organization built on waking people up and running interventions. I want to hear a single policy from Dilworth and his little crew that go on to form a party, because every policy of the Progressive Empowerment Party is part of a work called Reboot the Republic and copyrighted. So I want to see what they're coming with, because all of them build a little name and reputation. I see somebody saying, great job on the policy. The entire national security policy was written by local national security officers in Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm telling you, because I did that for 10 years. We worked on that work. Undo and redo. Lincoln Myers, Raoul Pantin, they've gone on to their graves now. All of them are to be thanked in that work. I want to tell you something. I don't like, you see ingratitude? They say that worse than witchcraft. And I will take it, you know. And you could make your little couture. Make your little couture. But I am extremely disappointed and I am hurt, because I believed in you and I kept you close. I believed in you. Let them go and try to do what we've done. Let them try. This takes more than just a good idea. This takes a commitment to country. Nobody else was standing up through these death threats and lawsuits and madness. This has not been fun. My family every single day begs me, get out of that. What you doing in that? What you doing in that? Leave the old thieves and the stupid people. This has nothing to do with you. Yes, Tara, it's very sad. I can't force people to do the right thing. But the reality of our situation is this. This political organization is the only one. This is the only one. This is a party built on integrity. I watch a little fake profile. I'm sure, I'm willing to bet, that is Fuad Khan behind that profile. That is his style. 15 fake profile all over Facebook to talk shit. A little profile named Precious Singh saying, the people of integrity leaving the party. The people of integrity are building the party. It took a meeting today to continue it going forward. We know what this country have right now to lose. Are you having that conversation? Where is the political organizations anywhere that having this conversation? People have been plucked and given posts, given jobs, given bags of money to just hush and let the PNM and their financiers plunder and pillage and loot this nation. And while that going on, people gain away all kind of pressure to try and mount a real response. You have a responsibility. I'm telling Trinidad and Tobago, tomorrow we are going to have another protest. And we are going to protest. We are going to protest, and I believe it is going to be, I am waiting on confirmation, but I believe, trust me, tomorrow I'm going to be protesting somewhere between 12 and noon. And it is going to happen either at the Prime Minister's office, at the Parliament, or Pointe-à-Pierre, somewhere tomorrow. And I'm telling Trinidad and Tobago, make your signs, get out your shoes, and come and stand with us. If we do not try to save and rescue this country now, very soon there will be nothing left worth saving. And we, as a nation, it will be over. knowledgeable business people. Hear what somebody put. I must give kudos to the Petrotrin board and in fact this government as well for the inevitable move today regarding Petrotrin. It had to be done. Had it not been addressed, I fear the continued drain of our economy would have been lethal. Now that sounds rational, but when you think that same government took that same plant under the same oil conditions and spent $5 billion in bonds, borrowed money, upgrading that to feed finances, friends and family, to give out big contracts to upgrade a factory that you already knew was redundant.
People must come first, citizens by right. None of the hours, yellow, black or white. Who shall never first?
Removed by that speech.
A garden that grows, and one love for each. If it is that injustice is what they always show, when you're voting, vote them out, vote them out. If it is that avarice is all they seem to know, when you're voting, vote them out, vote them out. If it is their politics, it's just a puppy show. When elections day come, all bandits must go. Register and
You want a better country for yourself and your children? This is where it starts. This is where it starts. And I'm telling you this, high-sounding platitudes will get you likes and shares on Facebook. But if you don't have a real plan to change the narrative of this country, you cannot tell me that the abuser wants to be agreed with. Agreeing with the abuser helps the abuser. The fact of the matter is the entire country is broken. And many people talking don't seem to understand that. Look at what was allowed to happen here. Look what took place. They've stolen the Pitch Lake. They've stolen Caroni. They are stealing Tobago. And now they're stealing Petrotrin. They stole $25 billion out of the treasury to bail out their friends in Clico and CL Financial. It is looting and plundering and pillaging, and you're still talking politics as usual, as if the PNM and the UNC is anything to trust. You're not waking up yet? Well, we will see this Saturday at noon. Because if the people of Trinidad and Tobago want a better nation, and I hope that they do, I hope they wake up. Because the ink not dry on these deals. And we could get a court of law to reverse all. And it is time to have proper factual examination of all documents before any sales are made. The government does not have the authority to sell Petrotrin, and it could be challenged. I am calling on Trinidad and Tobago to stand together and challenge that, and challenge the Pitch Lake, and challenge Sandals, and challenge Clico. I am calling on Trinidad and Tobago. What I just called there is over $200 billion that is being plundered and stolen from this country. I want an accounting of the assets of Caroni Limited since it was shut down to now. I want a forensic audit and a commission of inquiry. I want to know what was sold and to whom for how much. That is the kind of information you need. PNM and UNC ain't doing that because the UNC and the PNM giving land to the same freaking financiers. You want a better country? You have an opportunity. Going once, going twice, gone. You want a better country? You have an opportunity. There is only one political opportunity in this country right now. The Progressive Empowerment Party. And we can't stand alone. If you want a better nation, this Saturday at noon, 19 Stanmore Avenue. Show up and make your voices heard. Until we speak again, stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.